Hey, welcome back. This is a quicker stream. I just wanted to show how to connect our GitHub work to anything that you're running on your own computer. Let's check sound. So stream is up. We got sound. We got video. Cool. Oh, not that one. I want this one over here. So in this case, I made a fork of my own repository, but I created my own little organization. In your case, you would have like your own username and computational mechanics. So it's just a copy of all of the course material. And there are GitHub and Git are really powerful collaborative tools. So if you're working on bigger projects or you want to get more involved in like scientific computation, this is where most people do their work. There's always some kind of version tracking tool. We don't have to really get into all the version tracking stuff. It's just, we're just using this as like a place to keep our code. And even still, like you don't have to use GitHub for this. But let's say I have my own, in this case, I've got my own like computational mechanics. Well, I have my own like version of Jupyter Lab up and running, and I want to take my code that I copied last week and put it into Jupyter Lab. And I have all the code here, so I can work right in here. If you're using NanoHub, all of that was already copied over for you. But if you want to use your own, this is how you do it. So one way is you can use this clone tool to say git clone. And that one, you would like open it up and say git clone. I'm going to skip that step because I'm just going to say like, all right, well, give me all the code. So download this zip file full of code, and it'll take a few seconds as it's kind of thinking about it and putting it all into my downloads folder. All right, so I'll open that. And this is like just a zip file, so you can open it with any kind of zip extractor. And let me extract everything into my Yukon 3255, and this is my like summer my summer folder. So I'm gonna call it like compmech Cooper. And let's try that. I'll extract it all. I don't want to overwrite anything. Let's go into my downloads, Yukon 3255. Oh, it's putting it all. Let me delete that. Move to trash. Let's try this again. So I want to put it into there. And if you're better with unzipping stuff, I usually use command line to unzip things, so I'm all right, preserve the pads. That's what I'm trying to do. And I want to put it into my compmech-Cooper folder. There we go. All right, so now I extracted it. And in my Jupyter Lab, I can go into this computational mechanics and put it in there twice, but that's okay. So now I can take this. If I just try to open up Markdown in Jupyter Lab, it shows me the actual raw Markdown files. But this is called the header inside of there. It's telling me that like, hey, this is Python using Python 3. So I can right click and say open with a notebook. And now I can run that homework file. I'm just gonna close out that browser. So now I can start running this homework and start saying like volume is 12.5 times 11 times 1.4 and print v. Just kind of jump right into the homework. So if you want to work on your own computer, that's great. And then the other thing about running like Jupyter Lab on your own, in NanoHub we have that print preview that we can print to PDF. But in Jupyter Lab, I keep using Hub. Once you're in Jupyter Lab, it doesn't have, I mean, there's this print button. Let's see what that does. This looks okay. So you could just say print and then save it as a PDF inside that Jupyter Lab. Or the other option is export as HTML. HTML does a better job at creating like print previews of stuff. If you try to do PDF, you usually run into some kind of LaTeX error, so we don't have to worry about it. So I'll print it. I'll save it as an HTML, open with Chrome, and for the most part, it's the same thing that I was just looking at, and then print that into PDF, just like that. Yeah, so that one's a quick video for lunchtime about like how to take your code so you can download that zip file right from your own version, from your own fork, and put it right onto your computer. Unzip it into your own document folder, and then open up that folder in Jupyter